Hi, my name is Qynntyn from Slice and Dice Gaming. Today I'm going to be talking about why I love Rise of Ronin, why I think you should play it, and just an overall rundown about the game. First thing I'm going to be talking about is the graphics, the looks. That's really important to a lot of people when they come into playing games, and I personally think that the graphics are really, really good. They have good, like the characters look like actual people. Like everything is good about the game. The sun, the grass, just everything. The houses, everything looks real. And the game looks like, when I was playing the game, it looks like it's around like really, really early, like medievalish. So it looks pretty old to me. But everything, like the looks, the graphics, the towns, the enemies, everything about the game looks good. I'll let you know that right now. Next thing I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to talk about the combat. Now the combat, that's amazing. That's one of my favorite parts of the game. That's one of my favorite parts about most games, is the combat. I usually love to play combat games, like action games, sometimes fist fighting games, sword games. And I really recommend this for you if you play games like Ghost of Tsushima before, or Dark Souls games, or like Elden Ring, things like that require swords and different powers and stuff. Rise of Ronin is not really like Elden Ring because they don't really have powers. It's really like a realistic game. You're a samurai that has a sword, like bows, weapons, bows and rifles, mostly, yeah, bows and rifles, swords, staffs, things like that, things that a samurai would have. You're gonna have ninja stars. There's a lot of weapons and a variety of things you can have. You can get these weapons by doing missions, by fighting them on the ground, by defeating an enemy, maybe getting them. There's a lot of ways you can do a lot of things. But more about the combat. It looks like when you're fighting someone, it looks like it's in a movie. Like honestly, you know when you see those samurai movies where they're clashing swords and stuff, that's literally how it is. You can parry attacks, they're clashing swords, countering. It looks amazing. You can dodge. It looks so good. Next thing, I want to talk about like the variety of things you can do. So instead of just fighting an enemy head on for a mission, maybe you want to take a stealthier approach. You can sneak up on enemies, assassinate them. You can do many other things than just fighting them head on. You can take them on from the skies, because there's gliders in the game. You can fly on top of them, sneak them. There's many things you can do to fight enemies. Now I'm going to talk about how realistic the game is. I know I already talked more about it. I'm going to talk about even more how realistic this game is. There's so many things that you could do in this game, and you'd be like, wow, you can do that? And so that's such a little thing that you could do in real life. Like most games exclude, you can do in this game. So you could do stuff like gambling, which is basically when you roll a dice and you try to see if it's even or odd. You can bet on that. You can pickpocket. I will warn you though, pickpocketing, if you get caught, you will get a bad reputation. This is from experience. I learned it the hard way. When you lose reputation, the entire town will go after you with weapons. They are after you. So if they find out you're pickpocketing, you're putting stuff on fire, they will come after you. I will let you know right now. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is the story. The story is probably one of the most important parts about the game, and one of my favorites other than combat. So the story is really entertaining, has a lot of plot twists, has a lot of things that you would not expect. You start the story as there's two twins, a brother and a sister. They go on their first mission, which they have to infiltrate a boat, or it's more of a ship full of British soldiers. And once you defeat the captain of that boat, somebody appears, and that's this guy. His name is the Blue Demon, and he is is too powerful for you and your sister. So that's right there where you pick whether you want to be the sister or the brother. The opposite person, so I picked the brother because I'm a guy, I'm a boy, so I wanted to pick the boy. So I picked the boy, and the girl basically sacrifices herself so you can get loose and leave on a getaway ship or a getaway boat. Once you get away, you think she's dead, and you look at her grave. With your master, you have a master. Both of you guys have a master. So you're grieving her just to find out later in the story she's still alive, but now she's working for the enemy. You see that plot twist? So I was also confused. I'm thinking, is he striving to defeat the blue demon to get revenge on his sister? Just to find out his sister is now working with the blue demon. That caught me off guard, to be honest. Also, including with the story, there's many characters that you can meet, or many characters that you can befriend. This is also a realistic part of the story, or a part of the game, because there's many characters, and you can make bonds with those characters. So you're gonna meet those characters through missions, or quests, or main story. These characters you can create a bond with the things you say. So if you there's different stats that you have in the game, and the more missions you complete, you get skill points to unlock those stats. So you can unlock different things you could say. So you can unlock intimidation, unlock being a liar. You can unlock a lot of different things. So when you have conversations with people like this one, you can lie to them, you can persuade them, you can intimidate them. And having those choices, you can control the bond with that person. You can make that bond with that person worse or better. And depending on that bond, it's different things that they will do. They will have missions for you, have weapons for you, and you can also give them gifts to increase your bond with them. So yeah, that's basically an overall run through of the game. I think you should buy the game. If you think what I said was interesting, definitely give that game a try if you want to. If that's not your kind of game, that's fine. But if you do get it, come back to this video, comment, like, and slice that subscribe button. Peace.